I'm gonna start recording on my laptop. I think I'll either use this quick player or and try to connect it to my phone, or just use my phone and like turn the camera around to like record myself. But this is very strange. So I'm like trying to that's how you do it. You go this way. I'm trying to this is very much so opposite of my nature. Like everything has to go this way. But so babbling in the first part, but I'm trying to start a YouTube channel and I want to talk about issues with mental health and, blackness and navigating. Really, this more for me, but I feel like there's definitely a big community of black women and black girls out there who could benefit from my content. But I have to just keep myself in mind, like stay focused, because I learned so much about myself in this past year so far, like all of 2022, than I have in a long, long time. And I'm just deciding to really be more self-aware. Last year, I wasn't focused on understanding anything about myself. Because I wasn't in school. I was finally out of school, and I was just working. I wasn't miserable, but I knew I didn't want to be at Lowe's forever, and I knew I was still working towards goals like going back to school. So it didn't feel like a depressing time. I was just living, but I also wasn't focusing on my relationship with God enough and all that stuff. So that was challenging. And then I got into school, high stress, very much so. Didn't want to be there. Didn't realize I didn't want to be there. Thought it was gonna be a cakewalk. Just I had a lot of assumptions, and then it came out being like crap, and my mental health had been going down the toilet. And I didn't necessarily feel depressed, but I knew like this is something I do not like, and it's causing me current stress. Like I'm dealing with currently stress, and it's causing me to rethink everything every day. I'm thinking like, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? And even now, I'm like thinking these things, and I know like what I want to do now. Now I've been like more than halfway through the program. I'm almost done. I know I want to go into psych nursing, but not one. I don't want to be a certified psych nurse, and I want to go into forensic nursing as a certified forensic nurse. And I know I want to get into politics with nursing, and just like politics in general. Like most of the politics that I care about have to do with health, so it makes sense that I'm gonna be like a nurse who wants to be a politician. And then like I also had to consider my art stuff, because that was the one thing that happened in 2021. I realized like I wasn't engaging in my art like I used to, and so I was like, girl, let's start doing it. And I picked up where I left off, and I didn't feel as creative, but I did still have some type of skill, and I had an eye for color and stuff still. So I was just like really shocked by my abilities. I thought, oh, it's been so long. I'm not gonna be the artist that I should be at this moment. And yeah, that's true. If I had been doing art since like, middle school, and like taking it seriously in high school, and then taking it super seriously in college, like for like working on like what do I want to put out there, then yeah, I'd be way more skilled, have so much skill. I would have, girl, Picasso, like I would have been so good, I feel. But I don't have that experience. I took school like studies more seriously than like art school or like learning anything about art. So yeah. Am I sad about that fact? Sure. But I can't dwell on it, and I can still like go back to art school if I want to, or take classes in art, or just even just teach myself more art stuff. So yeah, I just realized that I have a lot to say, and that's why I'm like, really excited for this YouTube channel, because I have so many ideas. I feel like I'd be surprised if I end up not having no ideas. But the hardest thing is gonna be uploading, and then like seeing the numbers, like uploading for that one time, seeing the numbers, seeing that no one's watching them, the videos, and then like not uploading for another month or two. Like I really want to be consistent, even though I don't have an audience. Again, the audience starts with me, and I just watched a YouTube video by a girl named Annie or something, and she was really encouraging, because it's like I need to hear this. Like, don't focus on approval from others. Like, make your audience yourself. Typically it's going to be yourself, and then like it will expand, because there's so many. How many people out here are like me? Like so many. And that's why I really want to start this community, because I really am interested to see like how many black girls, and even beyond black girls, it could be like black guys, and other people of color, white people. Like I don't really care who's watching my videos. I mean, I care, I see demographics, but I want to make sure that I'm reaching people and that they're taking it in like a positive way, and I want to help affect change in that way, and like be transparent. Like I have so many ideas, and I don't know if it's because I'm my personality or if I'm bipolar, and I think it's not. I think it's more my personality. The bipolar makes it hard for me to manage all these ideas and like focus on one thing at a time. But it's always something that I can learn to do better, and that's why I really want to do this YouTube thing because I'm gonna really have to it's something that I care about that I'm gonna have to manage. And I care about nursing school, but I don't. I feel like school is always like a you have to be in it. It's a necessary evil, and I believe that. I don't think schools can be is that enjoyable most of the time. But if you find like certain topics that you like or subjects that you like, it can be great. It can be really something you can engage with really effectively. But I've reached to the point now in my education in nursing, I'm just like I'm not coming back to this. Like I'm not. I'm gonna keep pursuing higher education, of course, but and not that it's necessary for everyone, but I'm gonna keep pursuing higher education because I love learning and I love learning about certain things and I want to sound smart about certain things. So I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about with certain things because they matter to me, and I think they're important for the work that I want to do. So, anyways, I talk about one thing and then I get on to other things, and it becomes like a like what are you even saying? But that's more the point to say I'm just test. This is like a test run video just to see like my chemistry with the camera, chemistry, and just the lighting. I mean, like clearly I don't want to have backlighting. Like that's not gonna work. Even if I take it off now, that's better. That is better. But then you see the mirror, that light. I don't like that. So I'd have to get closer here, even if I do this. Even if I do this now. If I get closer to a window, how that changes. Ooh, I'm balancing the camera on something that I shouldn't be balanced on. Hopefully that don't fall. But yeah, changing the lighting, it can totally definitely affect the mood. I like the lighting, like the warm light of my lamp. I just don't like it being behind me. So I just have to figure out like where I'm gonna upload and where I'm gonna record. I might do my first recording just very simple, so not as intense, and then try some other things with the next videos. But then the thumbnail, something that matters. I don't know if I want to have like an animated thumbnail or like a thumbnail with my face and animations or just my face and like words. You know, it's a lot of aesthetic curating, creating, and all that stuff. But yeah. I need to stop because this recording is getting long. It's been 7 minutes. I could go for 10 minutes, but I'm not going to. But yeah, thank you so much, and I hope this is a good video.